Howdy, Schumacher. The new age has come with a revived tradition. It's time for your news report. I'm Circus Monkey, and I'll be telling you all you need to know about the world. But before I get too far into anything, I do want to take a moment of silence to remember Brianna Aguilera. She was a former student here at A&M, and I'd like to take this moment to honor her and her family and friends who are mourning her recent death. Thank you. There will be a silver tap ceremony for her on Tuesday, December 9th, and I ask that you all attend to the best of your ability. I will be there as well. Now, on to the news. Thank you to all who came out to last week's event. The most attended one was Dixie Thursday, and the least attended one was Roblox Night on Friday. Overall, things went well, no major issues, and we're looking forward to planning more events for y'all in the upcoming semester. Our final event for the fall 2025 semester will be tomorrow, December 8th on Monday, and we will have our BISA Monday dorm dinner, followed by the final flight. Show up with your previous finals that you took on paper. They are very much needed for this event. Now, for notable news around campus. A girl in Hullabaloo asked me if I could help her carry up her packages to her room. The reward for me doing so was that I would be able to see her trying on her new bathing suit. The offer was promptly declined. Next, there were 2 crashes on University Drive this Sunday. Everyone is okay. The only damage was minimal damages to each car. Following that, there was a biker collision here on University Northgate in the past Thursday. No official statement was released by police or hospitality services. However, here are some possible scenarios followed by the one that I believe was the most likely. The biker may have been crossing the light before it had officially turned red, causing a collision with a car trying to beat the light. The biker may have simply just crossed without the right of way and gotten hit. Finally, it could have been a multi-bike collision, as this one is what I think happened most likely because there was one person who was getting wheeled in with a stretcher. They are okay. I mean, as okay as it can be after probably being hit by a car and other bikes, but they're okay. They had lacerations across their face and arms, but there were, as well as them, there were other bikers receiving first aid with face lacerations and burns and road burns on their arms as well. Overall, like I said, everyone is okay. They only had one person go to the hospital, and as most as I could find, they had no issues recovering there. Also on Thursday, LeBron James broke his 1,297 game streak with 10 or more points after scoring only 8 points that day. This comes after giving up an assist to his teammate to help them win this game scoring field goal. This streak lasted from January 6, 2007 to December 4th, 2025. I was 1 when he started that. Not even. I was 0. I don't know. Lastly, in the bad news category, someone was arrested at the Korean barbecue place off Harvey Mitchell. Unknown crime, but it did take force to subdue the convict. It was quite some funny images. Now, for the good news. A lot of science stuff. I like science. Stanford made a massive breakthrough in quantum processing, making it possible to sustain qubits at room, or at least near room temperature, meaning personal quantum computers are becoming more and more of a reality. Also meaning that hacking is a lot easier to do, potentially. Still in the science vein, Earth has a temporary second moon until 2083. Unfortunately, you cannot see it. It is only 15 meters across, but it will be joining us for a ride in the known future. See what I did there? Wait, no. I'm so dumb. So I wrote down a joke that was 15 meters wide, and then it's along for a ride, and then I didn't say wide. I'm gonna just kill myself. Okay, keep going. Final science thing. Space broke physics again. Galaxies are weird. They shouldn't exist, but they do. I don't know. I'm not a physicist. But breaking news. This just in today. A&M University has made it to the college football players for the first time ever. We are set to host Miami at Kyle Field on Saturday, November 20th at 11 a.m. This is after the crybaby, pussy, awful Notre Dame team was left out due to a head-to-head loss to Miami, and BYU getting blown the fuck out against Texas Tech again in the Big 12 title game. Due to this, Notre Dame has refused to participate in a bowl game even after getting invited to the illustrious Pop-Tart Bowl, and they're going to be fined $500,000 for this. Other sports news, Lane Kiffin has left Ole Miss and is going to be coaching at LSU in the upcoming season, meaning Ole Miss is out head coaching and going into the playoffs. Other switches involve A&M's offensive coordinator leaving to go coach at Kansas State, and Penn State poaching Iowa State head coach Matt Campbell. Finally, for sports, our one and only A&M volleyball team has made it to the Sweet 16 in the playoffs, after annihilating both Campbell and TCU. Up next are the Louisville Cardinals, the number 2 seed in our part of the bracket. The absolute final piece of news I have for today involves environmental sustainability. The billionaire Fortnite CEO is buying up around 56,000 acres in North Carolina to prevent AI and other massive tech companies from building on that land. Call it woke, call it whatever. I like nature. I'm in Bonfire. That's 2.43936 times 10 to the 9th square feet, or 87.5 square miles that he's bought up with no intentions of doing anything on there. Absolutely incredible, honestly. But that's all the news I have for today. Once again, I am Circus Monkey, and thank you for trusting me with your news. Remember, trust me with your news. What the fuck was that?